Alright. Hello people. Another beautiful day. Yeah. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good. Or excellent. What? What's up, gamers? Now, Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Teasing a new trailer, says Activision has taken its official Call of Duty, formerly Twitter account to share teaser video that confirmed the next Call of Duty. And it says the teaser above video release on an hour ago, and it confirmed the next Call of Duty will be Call of Duty Black Ops 6, which Activision writes will bring in a darker new chapter of the Black Ops franchise. And the coming Call of Duty rumored to be released this October following platforms Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. The reason worth mentioning is because of Microsoft acquisition of Activision Blizzard, which led many to believe that Call of Duty was going to become an Xbox and PC exclusive, only to be released on PlayStation at a later date. But that isn't the case. And it says the current agreement Microsoft is under is to continue launching the Call of Duty franchise on multi-platform. As for Black Ops 6, there isn't much official known about now highly anticipated game, but we are scheduled to find out more about it at Xbox Showcase penciled in June 9th. Rumored indicated that Black Ops 6 will take players at least in the parts of the Gulf War. Alright. So yeah. Black Ops 6. Alright. Now, I got this article from Tweaktown. Now, with Dota 2, Valve just gave every Dota 2 hero new abilities in WoW 7.3 update. And I think this article has a video on it, so I will leave that in the description box. So let's see here. You have Viper can choose between adding an AoE damage burst of poison attacks or increased defense buff, while Viper remain in next toxin. Wrath King can choose between summoning skeletons dealing with additional curse damage attacks. Leshrac can now choose between his attacks, restoring mana, changing diabolic edit to explode faster but deals no damage to the building. And then Lone Dread can choose between improved spirit links, grant life seal in both direction, allowing true form to be cast on Spirit Bear. So yeah, Dota. Alright. Dota 7.3. Was it Dota 7? Let's see here. Yeah, Dota is getting some update. Dota 7.36. Alright, now let me close this. And now, seeing another article here. Microsoft rumored to be preparing a $16 billion offer to buy Valve acquire Steam. Please no, said Valve, the company behind Steam and games like Half-Life, Team Fortress, Counter-Strike, and more, is rumored for a $16 billion Microsoft acquisition. Microsoft seemed pretty much hungry after its Activision Blizzard acquisition, with a fresh rumor that the Windows and Xbox giant is preparing a $16 billion offer to buy Valve. Yes, that's Valve from Gabe Newell. But it says on Twitter here, while last year there was no discussion about the buyout in 2020, nothing has come of it. No credible evidence or publication have come out this year either about Microsoft wanting to attempt to buy Valve. Anyway, says Dior is a gaming-focused content creator in the Counter-Strike gaming community, posting on X that Microsoft is reportedly preparing a $16 billion offer to buy Valve Corporation, which could include the absolute gigantic Steam store, by far the most popular PC and gaming platform on the market, and stars in the eyes of Microsoft. I don't know why Valve would consider this when they're a private company and no one knows exactly how much Valve is worth or how much money Valve makes each year. There are some estimates that see Valve pulling in over $10 billion a year in revenue, with Valve Gabe CEO Newell reportedly has a net worth of over $4 billion. And then it says, if you consider how many games are on and sold through Steam on a yearly basis, and just some of the gigantic IP that Valve owns, like Half-Life and Counter-Strike, Team Fortress, Dota, and more, you'd think that a $16 billion offer would be a drop in the ocean compared to the gigantic $68.7 billion merger between Activision and Microsoft. How has that gone lately? I personally don't see why Valve would want to sell when it's a money printer on its own forever. It doesn't have a board. It doesn't have a board of directors. It doesn't answer to shareholders. It answers to PC gamers. Microsoft could offer $100 billion to Valve, and yet I just can't see Gabe selling. Yeah, I don't see it either. I don't see how Gabe Newell could sell Valve. But then again, George Lucas did sell Star Wars to Disney, so yeah. I mean, yeah, think of that. Anyway, let's see here. What else we got? What else do we have here? All right, now here's another one. Insider believes next-gen Xbox console will support Steam. Yeah, it says here, this is from Tech for Gamers. Steam is the biggest launcher for PC. Its massive base prevents any other launcher from gaining popularity on PC platform. While Valve's incredible service keeps fans satisfied, this launcher offers everything a gamer wants, making it a fan favorite. While this launcher is currently limited to PC, Microsoft may be planning to bring Steam to the next Xbox. Why it matters? Having Steam on a console could be a game changer, since it would open ecosystem further in multiple ways. The discussion started amid a potential talks of Microsoft purchasing Valve for $16 billion. While this is unlikely to happen, since Valve generate about $1 billion yearly from CS cases alone, Counter-Strike, insider Jez Gordon added his 2 cents to the discussion. He believes Steam will already be a part of the next gen Xbox console. 100% Steam is on the next Xbox, Jez Gordon. And then it says, one benefit of this move for Microsoft would be to access all Steam library for Xbox users. For instance, through this move, every PlayStation Studio game on PC, including the successful Ghost of Tsushima, would become playable on Microsoft hardware. However, it could prove detrimental to Xbox ecosystem due to a better pricing and promotion on Steam. And then it says here, interestingly, Phil Spencer has already shown interest in bringing various storefronts to Xbox. Therefore, Steam might not be the only launcher introduced to next generation of Xbox. Xbox next console is set to be target a 2026 release. The gaming giant is also said to be working on a handheld, making the further quite exciting. If true, adding Steam could be a major selling point for Microsoft gaming hardware, given it's a key edge over the competition. Well, Steam is a private company, man, so I'm gonna take that news with a grain of salt. Anyway, all right, now let's see what else we got here. Now, on the gaming front, keep you Steam Deck fans up to date. All right. Now, what do we have? Okay, we did that. Let's see, Mesa. Got to keep you guys up to date with all the news that's going on here. Okay. Says Mesa 24.1.0 release with big improvement for NVK Zinc, explicit sync, ready for the next upgrade to open source graphics driver. Mesa 24.1.0 has now released, bringing some big enhancement to many different drivers across AMD and NVIDIA, Intel, and others. With this release, NVK open source NVIDIA Vulkan driver is now a much better state and is no longer considered experimental. It's also both Vulkan 1.3 conformant, OpenGL 4.6 conformant. When paired with Zinc, Apple support was improved with Ashai reaching OpenGL 4.6 and OpenGL ES 3.2 support. Support for Vulkan explicit synchronization on Wayland and X11 and much more. Yeah. Yeah, they did improve a lot of things. Alright, keep moving here. What else we got on the gaming front? Okay, I just talked about Dota 7.36. Just did that. I did that already. Yeah, gaming on Linux went a little deeper with that, so I already covered it. Okay. Okay, next piece of news. Let's see, what's this? Wraithbinder is a new Metroidvania-inspired action RPG from the devs of Songbringer. Says that Wraithbinder is an action roguelike RPG with Metroidvania-inspired ability progression. It just entered early access with native Linux support for Wizard Fu, a Songbringer, in Double 11. Note: developer sent a key to Steam Curator. Each run you build a different sequence of weapons, abilities, relics, abilities to unlock new areas by allowing you to progress beyond where you could before. You get to keep your armor. Your status goal runs across to keep pushing further. Right now it's a solo play, but the developer says is also working to add in online co-op as well. Check out, okay, and it says check it out on Steam. It says online co-op, cutscenes and other story elements, new biome, enemies, mini bosses and bosses, many more relics, scrolls, armors and weapons, new abilities, gameplay mechanics and objects, a reliquary and bestiary, and additional language support. And this is called Wraithbinder. Anyway, let's go. Alright, so I did that already. Now, what's the other one? Dave the Diver get a free to keep but limited time Godzilla DLC. Godzilla and Dave the Diver, you can't be serious. It says here, this is a bit unusual. Dave the Diver from developer Mint Rocket has a new Godzilla DLC out now, which is entirely free to claim, but it's not sticking around forever. Dave the Diver is rated Steam Deck verified in gold on ProtonDB. The DLC will also be available to claim until November 23rd, 2024. After that, no one else will be able to claim it. If you do claim it, though, it's yours to keep. The gaming industry does some weird stuff at times. Why put all the effort into a collab to pull it away so quickly? Anyway, since it's a free to keep, you got nothing else, nothing to lose. Godzilla and Dave the Diver. Anyway, Humble Store, Steam, yeah. Innocent 25% off. You guys, man. Anyway, alright, let's keep going here. Get this going. Yeah, I'm trying to get through all this before. Yeah, I got a user base, so they want some news and they want to know what's going on. Alright. Check out the demo for Oblin Party, a wacky physics-based couch online party brawler. Says if you love a good bit of total chaos, then check out Oblin Party, an upcoming wacky physics-based couch online party brawler where the hand do the talking, but with Godot engine, and it has native Linux support. There's a demo now available on Steam. Until your elastic arms to weird powerful tech, or swing a slingshot, grab, punch to catapult your opponent off the map. It looks ridiculous. It's in a good way. Could be a great one for when you have a few friends over. Thanks to the online support, you'll be able to play with anyone. Check out some of their demo gameplay. It says feature 2 to 4 player local online play. Blast Oblin stands win the round. Limited single player mode. Physics-based movement and combat. Lots of items and weapons. Highly interactive map. The demo has local multiplayer online support, but no public lobbies in the demo. It's only a small slice of what to expect, but seems pretty fun and worth a look. Check it out on Steam, and that's Oblin Party. Alright, now keep moving here. Let's see, Dave the Diver and Godzilla. You can't be serious. I'm still laughing at this. Anyway, okay, Mighty Mashables is upcoming physics game that looks like a fusions of kids' toys. It says here, I remember playing various crazy marble games when younger, and again with my own small person, and now one developer is making a whole game about messing with them in the Mighty Marbles. The plan is to release it in early access. Welcome to Mighty Marble, a cute physics-based game where you control the levels to guide Marble to victory, inspired by desire to see real-life physics toys as a video game. Each level is playground of diverse puzzles, each with its own unique control. Fear not, an intuitive on-screen controller showcase how to navigate each puzzle, granting you freedom to switch between challenge at your whim. Alright, and this game you can follow it on Steam. It's called Mighty Marbles. Alright, now anything else? Anything else? Okay, Proton. Okay, I'm gonna save you for last. Let's see, Atari. I'm gonna save that Proton update for last, man. It says here, Atari acquires Intellivision brand, over 200 games. Since you all love reading about game industry consolidation, here's more for you. Atari have acquired a whole lot from Intellivision. Atari's been making quite a few moves lately. They've revived Infogame brand and actual toy reliable delivery service. They also brought out Awesome Nod, Swords and Soldiers, Digital Eclipse, and even Night Dive Studios are now owned by Atari. Clearly, they're trying to make one heck of a comeback. Now they're also own the Intellivision brand, so Intellivision Entertainment LLC will now be brand to continue on with the Amico console. The press release notes this deal includes giving Atari the rights to more than 200 titles from the Intellivision portfolio and Intellivision trademarks. So now with Atari planning to expand both digital and physical distribution of classic Intellivision games, and of course look to use their newly acquired IP for potential games are licensing, there was a very rare opportunity to unite former competitors, bring together fans of Atari, Intellivision, and the golden age of gaming, said Wade Rosen, chairman and CEO of Atari. Uniting Atari and Intellivision after 45 years, ending the longest run console war in history, said Mike Mika, studio head at Digital Eclipse, and Atari-owned game studio. Atari is not dead, folks. Alright, now time for the what's 920? Okay, time for the Proton. Yeah, update. I got you guys covered, man. Got you guys covered. It's nothing. Okay, let's see here. It says here, Proton Experimental adds D3, D12 support in OpenXR, fixes for Foundry and Ubisoft Launcher. Says Steam Deck and desktop Linux fans have more testing to do, with Valve releasing a new Proton Experimental update today, fixing game launchers and more. First Valve note, Kinito Pet, as now playable as of the release. Sounds weird. A psychological horror experience that takes place through Kinito and early 2000 virtual assistants. On top of that, Valve added support for D3, D12 and OpenXR, which is a great to see for VR after bumping up OpenXR support to version 1.1.36 in a previous update. The other fix includes previously in Proton hotfix, fix the finals crashing on the launch after a recent game update, fix hosting multiplayer games in the Foundry, fix Ubisoft Launcher not starting games with a fresh Proton prefix, fix outdated NVIDIA drivers warning in Ghost of Tsushima, fix issues causing no audio being played in Microsoft Flight Simulator, displays developer logos, and it says see the full changelog on GitHub. It's interesting to see more VR improvement like this. Not only are we seeing OpenXR gets improved in Proton, but we've also seen multiple Steam VR fixes lately for Linux too. Hopefully this is the start for more VR work for Linux, and I dare say it, the long-rumored Deckard VR kit from Valve eventually. One can dream. Alright, that's all the news I got to report on the Steam Deck. You guys are good. News, deals, games, update. You guys are good, man. The usual. Anyway, today is what, Thursday? Yeah, so I had to get that done and get it out the way. And keep pushing, man. Your Steam Deck is always getting updates. Updates are just rolling in. Yeah. Valve is on it. I don't see Gabe Newell selling Steam. You know, but then again, George Lucas did sell Star Wars to Disney. Still bugs me till this day. Anyway, I don't see Gabe Newell selling Steam. Not after the momentum they just built with the Steam Deck and all the updates that's been helping to keeping the Steam Deck pushing forward, and Valve staying in communication. So Valve is doing their thing, you know. So they're a privately owned company. So yeah, and that's a good thing too. So yeah, that means they're not for sale, you know. So they will keep pushing, and I'm sure Valve saw all the stuff that happened when Microsoft bought Activision Blizzard, and what transpired from that. Valve is not gonna turn around and do the same and make the same mistake. No, they're a privately owned company, which is fantastic, man. So Gabe Newell, keep pushing. You know, they make enough money on that storefront anyway, on Steam. So Gabe Newell, keep doing what you do. The Steam Deck is in a good spot. They're working on games behind the scene, working on new hardware, probably a new docking station for the Steam Deck too, and working on the Steam Deck too, and bringing it all together. So whatever news break on that, I'll keep you guys up to date. But I don't see Valve selling Steam to no Microsoft. No. Remember, Gabe Newell went to the Activision court. They were part of Valve, and Take-Two was witnesses. They went to watch this transition. Microsoft buying Activision Blizzard, but Gabe Newell took notes from all that. He's not going to turn around now and go sell Steam to no Microsoft. And then sit and then watch what Microsoft did after they got Activision Blizzard. Gabe Newell ain't stupid, man. So yeah. But other than that, man, the gaming industry moves forward, and yeah, you Steam Deck fans, you're covered. News, deals, games update, man. You guys are good. The usual. But anyway, I'm gonna keep you guys up to date on what's going on. Hope you enjoyed the video. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still Star Wars and Star Trek fan. Or Dark Side. Gone. Peace.